The customer's complaint on this car is when they're braking, there is a big shake throughout the car that they feel. So I'm making this video to try to make it a little bit easier to identify whether you have a front brake rotor that's warped or a rear. From the driver's seat, you know, you can't be 100% sure on this, but what I've found is if you can get going at a decent speed and gently hit the brakes with your hand on the steering wheel loosely, just your fingertips, and check for movement in your steering wheel. If you have movement in your steering wheel when you're slowing down, it's more likely that your front brake rotors are the ones that are warped. If you can't get any shaking in your steering wheel at all, you feel nothing in the steering wheel, and it's all, you know, and you just feel through the chassis of the car and in your brake pedal, then it's possible that it's your rears. Probably, I'm gonna say 70-80% of the time it's going to be your front brakes anyways. They do a lot more of the work. You know, they're more inclined to warp and overheat than the rears are, but I have seen rear brakes also, you know, warped before, of course. But good indicator is, yeah, checking for movement in the steering wheel when you're slowing down. So just loose grip on that and kind of check for a shake. On newer cars, it'll actually be a lot harder. Some of the like newer Audis with the multi-link front suspension, it just gets more and more difficult, because the whole point of that suspension was to try to eliminate, you know, things like that and suspension and stuff like that from backfeeding into your steering wheel, you know, and torque steer and stuff like that. It's trying to make that less of a thing, so you in turn lose a little bit of that feel. But you can still, if it's bad enough, you can still feel it in the steering wheel. So just making a quick video to show that. Hopefully it helps somebody. So thanks.